Hello again everyone and welcome back. I was saying welcome back. Welcome to Dragon Age Origins. Yes, this game was the one selected on the poll on Straw Poll to be my next game to run alongside The Witcher. So I'll put the screenshots on screen somewhere for the amount of votes, or the poll basically. I'll tell you the exact number as I have it on here. All the games that got above 5 votes: 7 votes for Life is Strange, 9 votes for Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, 21 votes for Oblivion, 26 votes for Dragon Age. Now I have to say thank you all guys for voting. The last time I checked, a total of 75 people had voted. That is awesome. Thank you so much. I kept on checking the poll every now and then. At one point Dragon Age Origins was leading quite early on, and then Oblivion came in, took the lead. Then it flicked back and forth between the two before finally Dragon Age is taken over again by 5 or so votes, obviously. And this by the way, just so you know, is Dragon Age Origins, the Ultimate Edition. It includes, I've also got them written down here, it includes Dragon Age Origins Awakening, which is the main expansion to Dragon Age Origins. You can see them all here. Dragon Age Origins Awakening. You've also got the Witch Hunt, Golems of Amgarak, Liliana's Song, the Darkspawn Chronicles. All those are other campaigns which can be played at separate times. Dragon Age Awakening is the main one, but there's other smaller ones as well. There's also the Feast Day combo, Return to Ostagar, Stone Prisoner, Warden's Keep, and Blood Dragon Armor. So there is a lot of added content in the Ultimate Edition, and that is the edition we are playing today. As always, guys, I wanted you all to let me know how you think the first video is. As in, I've moved the camera to the bottom right and I put it face on because in Dragon Age Origins, in the top left is the health and party icons and all that. The top right is the map. Bottom left is the quick tab, is quick tool stuff, but also it shows the dialogue. So it shows the dialogue choices when you're in conversation, so I don't want to block that. And the bottom right, I should say, because I'm getting my right and left mixed up here because I'm saying you're facing me. Bottom right, where the camera is it shows some tooltips, but they're not vital. So I think it's the best place to put the camera. If you like the camera position, let me know. If you want it changed, let me know. If you want it removed entirely, let me know. But yeah, also let me know how the audio is. I've played around with it a bit, as always, to see if I can get it to work properly. But hopefully it's all good. And just so you guys all know, I have played this game before. Yes, I have. If you follow me a long time on YouTube, a long time ago, as in when I sounded like Justin Bieber, I played this game a little bit. I didn't get massively far, but I have a few achievements already on here from my EA account back then. So I have played a bit of the game before, but it was a long time ago. I don't remember a whole lot of it, so it's kind of blind. But just so you know, that's why certain achievements will unlock, and that's why some won't when I'm playing this game, because I've already got some, obviously. I'll just show you all the options for the game. We're going to be playing normal difficulty, conversations all the time, just so you can understand everything that's going on. Plot helps and explored areas only. I don't know exactly what that means. And all these settings and such. Graphics are on the highest possible, because why the hell not? And yeah, again, quick run through all the content, just so you all know. Again, Awakening, Witch Hunt, Golems of Amgarak, Feast Day combo, Return to Ostagar, Stone Prisoner, Warden's Keep, Blood Dragon Armor, Liliana's Song, Darkspawn Chronicles, etc, etc. So, let's carry on with the damn game. I'm really looking forward to this. So obviously we want to play Dragon Age Origins first. Dragon Age Awakening we absolutely will get onto. Sounds like an awesome expansion. It's quite big from what I understand, but we'll play Dragon Age Origins first, because why wouldn't you? Game is loading. Loading, 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 loading. Woohoo. And so is the golden city blackened, with each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection for its fleeting. For its fleeting, you have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. Canticle of Threnodies 813. Right you are.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it.
It's all a mage's fault.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
That is a brutal sight. Holy shit.
Until
wow.
The Grey Wardens came.
Grey Wardens?
Men and women from every race. Warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
Damn. Oh, God.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
The Darkspawn are back. Oh dear. That's a pretty sweet intro, that. So essentially, what I'm getting is that the mages sort of attempted to control things they shouldn't do, and they got corrupted by dark forces, and they got changed into Darkspawn, essentially. And then the Grey Wardens had to be called in to deal with them, and eventually, because they did deal with them, it's been so long since the Darkspawn have been seen, the Grey Wardens are essentially forgotten about, and their importance is not realised. Okay. The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. So this game is quite racist. Okay. So we have gender, we have male or female. Both genders are evenly represented in most organisations, noble houses and military forces. That is how it should be. I don't care, that is how it should be. So we will go in male. Human, elf or dwarf. Right. Let's have a look. The most numerous yet the most divided of all the races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and the chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues or mages. Racial benefits, +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +1 magic, and +1 cunning. So I guess that's quite like a balanced race. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, scrounging in impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forests. Welcome nowhere else, elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Willpower and magic. So they're quite magic based actually, aren't they? So that would probably be the ideal one that you would want to go for if you want to be a mage. Dwarves, rigidly bound by castle and tradition, the dwarves have by caste and tradition, not castle and tradition. The dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have a higher resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. Okay. Racial benefits, +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +2 constitution, 10% chance to resist hostile magic. So I would say humans seems to be quite balanced, elves sort of favour either rogues or mages, and dwarves definitely favour the warriors. In my opinion anyway, maybe I'm getting that totally mixed up. But I think I'm going to go with human. I don't know, I always like playing as humans in games, I don't know why. But do I go with a warrior, mage or rogue? Let's have a look at these. So if you go with a mage you have a different... If you go with a mage, you have a different background from rogue or warrior. So the human noble is born to wealth and power, second only to royalty. You find your training in both diplomacy and battle to put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. Magi is wielding a power as dangerous as it is potent. You know that magic is cursed for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your Howling, the one chance to prove yourself against demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind. What are the other backgrounds exactly? You can be the Dalish elf, proud of your role as one of the few true elves. You have always assumed you would spend your life with your tribe, until a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you have ever known. Or a city elf, you have always lived under the heavy thumb of your human overlords. When a local lord claiming his privilege with the bride shatters your wedding day, the simmering racial tensions explode in a rain of vengeance. Or you can be dwarven, and you can be dwarf commoner, which is born castless in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord. You spend your life invisible until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you'll be defined by your actions or your birth. Or dwarf noble, as the favoured child of the dwarven king, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. Right, so they obviously are all quite different, I imagine. But the one we're going to go with is, I think, human warrior. Very basic, I know, that's just me. I like basic. I just like grab a sword, slash at people a few times, kill them off. I'm sure we'll have other people to help us anyway with different classes, I believe, no doubt, because I believe it's that sort of game. Okay, so human noble is obviously the only one we can go with as a human warrior. So let's go with human noble.
Greetings.
We have some presets to choose from. I feel like I may just go with the presets, save a bit of time. Actually, you know what? No. We're playing this game all the way through by ourselves, so we want to make it our personal thing, don't we? Which skin complexion do we want? Well, I'm quite youthful looking, obviously. So, that is such a strange skin colour there. Like, the other ones I can get, but that one is just... What is it? It's like green, greeny yellow. Can I... that doesn't look right to me at all. I'm quite pale, to be honest. I'll go with that one. It looks... tattoos? Oh. You can change our facial tattoos. Do I want any tattoos? not a big fan of tattoos in real life, personally. Yeah, let's just keep it clean. Actually, what's the tattoo intensity? Oh, you can sort of fade away the tattoos. Although I'm kind of tempted, but you see, if there were small tattoos, I might consider it. See, that one's not too bad, actually. Do I go with that? I'll go with that. That looks... Actually, no, I won't. No. Clean for me. Clean for me. Check out the hairstyles. There was quite a few hairstyles. It's quite nice to see. Get some dreads. Oof, very nice. Braided and everything. So I'm gonna go with... that, I think. Do we go with that? I think so. I always try to go for like a parted style like that, so I'll go with that. Beard, do I want... Oh, James, Jesus Christ. What? Look at the size of some of these beards. So you can obviously have sort of sideburns. It's possible to get rid of those damn side, but wait. Is that part of the hair? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, stubble, that's what that is. Okay, I see. Do we really want any sort of beard or anything like that? Should we go with the nice little sideburns? We'll go with that, maybe. Or should we? I'll go full on ginger, just because that's just me. I'm a very ginger man. Eyebrows, those are fine, I think. Stubble. I don't mind a bit of stubble, actually. Like, that to me is just obscene, but... should we have that or that? Let's have that. I kind of like that. What do we go with that? No, we'll go with that, actually. That... Oh, yeah, let's go with that. It's quite nice. Oh my god, that just looks fucking ridiculous. I quite like that, yeah. Let's go with that. Eye shape. This is the thing with role-playing games, you just take ages with character creation. You have to, don't you? I'll go with that. Eye size... Jesus. Eye colour, I am blue-eyed, so... Is that even blue? I am not playing around. Wait, I'm not even changing my eye colour anymore. I'm changing my brow depth. What am I doing? Is that blue? That's bluish, yeah. Brow depth. My forehead just collapses in on itself. I'll have it about there. Brow height. About there. Yeah. Preset nose shape. Oh, that's not even a preset. That's a different menu entirely. Let's go there. I'm okay with that overall, I think. Let's get massive lips. can adjust your neck thickness. Good God, man. Portrait, look up. Ah, I can actually adjust your portrait. Very nice. Oh! 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 Jesus. What am I doing? Yeah, I changed the background. That's quite nice. I quite like that expression. What is that? Look at Oh. I like that. Let's just have it like that. Seems nice to me.
I have lost the spell. I should do something else. I need buy, please. Till we meet again.
How do you do?
Right, casting. Focus.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Well, that didn't work at all.
My weapon isn't working.
Greetings. Blasted! I've lost the spell! This weapon does nothing!
Charmed, I'm sure. I lost the spell.
Greetings.
Ah, my spell! My weapon does nothing.
Greetings. No, it is gone.
Yeah, I think Wise is a good one for me, I think. So Koosland has to be your last name, apparently. Now what name should I go with? Oh yeah. I've probably completely failed to name myself here. Yeah, you judge. It's close, isn't it? Yeah, it's close. I'll go like the portrait. Oh dear. Okay. Let's. Oh, skills. Can you? You can't remove any. Right. So let's look through these. Strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High strength is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield two-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. Dexterity. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes and balance. High dexterity improves the character's chances to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity to master, making this a favourite for rogues. So it improves the chances to hit and makes the character more likely to dodge. So it's quite effective for warriors too. Willpower represents the character's determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, mage can cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Magic is the measure of a character's natural affinity to arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases a character's spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, pulses and salves are for all classes. Cunning. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills, such as herbalism or combat tactics, require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armour. Rogues benefit most from the statistics, as many of their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety or reading the target, not raw strength. Constitution represents health and resilience. High constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling on the battlefield. Right, so we have 5 points to put in. Let's add 2 more to willpower, because obviously it grants more stamina for us. Add a bit more health in. Cunning, I don't think I'll need that much. Strength, yeah. Dexterity 2, maybe. Yeah. About that, maybe? That looks okay to me. Fire away. Oh, skills. Marvellous. The character is influential enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. Okay. So that's like, so that's certainly a... Yes, so that's like a speech skill kind of thing. That allows you to steal people. Steal people. Steal things from people. Trap making, survival, the character can take the presidency by creatures. That's quite nice. Herbalism, poison making, combat tactics. Let's go with coercion, because I do like being a silver-tongued devil, you know what I mean. Talents. Let's have a look at these. Warrior, greater health and reduce the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. Precise striking, which obviously increases the chances they hit and critical hits. Oh, so that's active. Okay, so you actually have to... okay. Dual weapon things. Archery. So if you have a shield... I'll go with the simple, powerful one there. And... I don't know if I'm going to use a shield or not. It's hard to tell. Let's just go with those two for now, and we'll... The difficulty level will stick with normal. Okay, so here we go. Chance I will probably just play through the opening cutscene, because there's bound to be one, and we'll probably end the episode. This obviously just a small introduction to the series, because obviously character creation, you have to pay a good deal of attention to it. You have to. Character creation is not something to skim through. You take it seriously, and you make yourself, all the time. Anyway.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with
doing up
justice
there?
and temperance.
Jesus.
When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Hello, how? Was I brought here for a reason? And you, Al, how?
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Ooh. I like that.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior.
Well, I'm good, you
I
know.
think you have an admirer, young man.
Woohoo!
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Oh, God. I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Duncan? Who the hell is Duncan?
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden
A Grey
was
Warden?
present.
Ooh.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Oh.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Oh, he's not too happy about that. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Good man.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a
Gotcha.
good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Alrighty then. Oh god, tactical view. The game can play from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring a character's camera down to exploration mode. While paused, you can issue orders to your character, right-click on desired destination. Right. So... There's a nice... So that's quite like an old school, like, role-playing game sort of view there. So we have quite a variety of different things we can probably do about now, but this is probably going to be the end of this episode, as this is just a nice little introduction. Again, I'm really looking forward to playing this game. I've heard many good things. Of course, I've experienced a bit of it already, but a lot of it I don't know about. So we'll see what we're gonna encounter in this very highly acclaimed game, I must say. So again, thank you very much for watching this opening episode, guys, and I do hope that you will all enjoy this series. And again, please let me know if there's any issues with the video or the audio, and I will try and rectify them in future parts. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day.